satisfied once and for all?
Trust me. I think, stated it elsewhere, that we know the problem. We know what to do to solve the problem. What we don't know is that we don't want to do. If you really want to solve this problem, like Subjector said, we don't need 2 weeks. So what are we saying? How long? Multimedia, and in fact, you have done really well. Some other media houses that I engaged in, they are tired. There's fatigue in terms of discussing Galamsey. And so it's not an intractable problem that we cannot solve. What it is that we don't have the willpower or the desire because we think the effects are far from us. And so we don't really care. But remember, you mine the gold today. In the long term, the effect of the gold, that reckless mining, will come after you. Interestingly, by that time you have finished spending that money, then you know where to get money to treating yourself. So it is the issue that, as a state Ghana, corporate Ghana, reflecting from 2009 to today, we don't want to do. And so it has nothing to do with the fact that the Galamsey fight is difficult. No. It is that the beneficiaries of it are the ones who are not willing to solve. For instance, when you see war going on, what you see is women and children are the ones suffering. So on the surface, these are the people who are suffering.
And the aged as well.
Exactly. But beneath it, someone is profiting from it. Because the arms somebody is selling, the supply somebody is selling, the medicine somebody is selling. And so whilst the majority are complaining and suffering, beneath it, the beneficiaries will not want the war to stop. That is exactly what is happening in the Galamsey.
Have you had the opportunity of meeting with the president, to tell him or ask him why he has not been able to fulfill at least the 5 or so pledges that he promised to tackle, before the 2024 elections? Have you met with the president?
No, we don't get access to the president.
You don't get access to the president?
Yes. How do you get access to the president? They will refer you to go and see the minister for
lands,
the minister for natural resources.
Lands and natural resources.
Natural resources. And for me, he was the one who was making a lot of noise prior to the election, and I was expecting even more from him. But it looks to me, from my scientific point of view, whatever he's doing, there's no formula. There's no scientific approach into his dealing. And so I describe him as a confused man.
Who is that? The lands and natural
resources? The lands and natural, yes. Whatever he's doing is a confused man, because there's no well thought through approach in one. I know Mr. President has given him the mandate that you should solve the problem. But how he's doing it doesn't show somebody who really understands the issue and how you want to solve it.
So if you met with him, did you share ideas? Did you put suggestions across as to how, as UTAG members, you think the Galamsey fight ought to be fought?
Exactly. We have met him in Somanya 3 months ago. And if you care, I can give you some of the key things that we
shared with him. Please share some with us, and let's see why he's not been able to implement some of those things.
Okay, now number one, with him. We know that champagne machines are manufactured, or in fact, the components are manufactured in Ghana. Most of them are shipped into Ghana. What prevents him to say that going forward today, champagne machines should be seen as a criminal object, and that anyone in possession of that champagne machines is criminalized. No importation of those machines.
The components that would be used to assemble them.
Locally, anyone also involved in the manufacturing of those devices are also culpable. It means that we have removed the issue of what? The champagnes. Now let's come back to the excavators. Let's stop importation of all excavators, any earth moving machines that has anything to do with Galamsey. Let's stop them. I think one show here I stated that if the president will say that I do not want to see any earth moving machine on our road for just a statement, let us see that. Now walk along from Kumasi Street to you see excavators all over the place. Now we ask, the next thing is, how many excavators do you have them in circulation? Do we know? He doesn't know the total number of excavators. So if you are fighting and want to remove excavators, how many excavators are we looking at? We don't know. If you can tell me that we have 10,000 excavators, we have 3,000, we have 200 excavators, we do not know. So if you don't know the number of excavators, then what kind of fight are you doing? So stop. So when it is stopped from coming, then it's like what is within. From within, we have Professor Frimpong report. We know the companies that are involved. One company after every company, let's track them. When we have tracked these companies, we then can get the excavators. Now, on the river bodies, these Shamfa machines are there. We know them. Seize them or destroy them. If you have done this, and then the airline that is mandating people to go into the forest, it is repealed. If this cannot solve the problem, at least we will be 50 to 60% making an effort toward ending it. But what I've said, none of them is being done. So the excavators are coming, people are selling them, Shamfa machines are being manufactured, Shamfa machines are being imported. What are we doing? Nothing. It's just like a dog chasing after its own tail. You cannot end it.
Let's talk about some of the things that has been done so far, because I don't want to believe that UTAG, and for that matter yourself, would say that nothing at all has been done in relation to the fight against Galamsey. In fact,